So, what's up, Aquarius? How you guys doing? Welcome back to TarotSaytions. I am Saida, and we're getting ready to dive into your February, your first week. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into it. It's going to be for obviously February 1st through the 7th. But big shout out to my subscribers. Thank you all so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it, babes. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And if you are new here, then welcome in, okay? Hopefully you catch a vibe and get what you came to receive, all right? And if you guys feel that too, then please sub to the channel. Now, Aquarius, this is a very general reading for your week, so anything could come out. You could be single, married, or divorced. But what I will say is if something here resonates for you, all I want you to do, all I ask is that you heart this video, like this video, whatever platform you are watching me on. Okay, guys? Yes. And then, of course, likewise, I heart you guys back, truly, indeed. Okay, so I do have the pre-shuffle here for meditative purposes. Before we get into it, okay, I like to do my pre-shuffles and take it in, see what I am really picking up. So this week, Aquarius. And first off, happy birthday, guys. I don't know why I didn't leave with that. I'm so ready to get into your reading. But yeah, happy birthday, Aquarius. Hope you are enjoying it. Hope you're turning up. Hope you are doing your big one. And, putting that genius out here that you guys carry. Y'all are very intelligent, very smart, very witty, but genius, very innovative, creative. And I love it. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, Aquarius, this week, it looks like you will be, I kept hearing fake it till you make it, faking it till you make it. So what's showing up is facade. That's why I'm saying fake it till you make it. And that's also what I felt. I just feel like something happened, something took place. It could have already happened in the past, or it could be, getting ready to take place. These are timeless readings. But it seems like there's some rejection here. So you knew something or someone wasn't a good fit for you. You knew it wasn't beneficial for you. You knew, or either you find out, okay? So there's a feeling of rejection here in this. I just see you, Aquarius, like, I'm going to keep pushing forward. So this week you do have the 9 of Cups. You're going towards whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that makes you happy. On the bottom is the 10 of Swords, and that lets me know that there has been a very ending to something. It didn't end well, whatever this is. 10 of Swords is a very I don't want to say toxic energy, but it is a place that no one wants to be in. It's where you're just down and out. Okay, you could have been backstabbed. You could have felt rejected. Whatever the situation was for you, as I said earlier, it did make you feel depleted. Okay, so this week it's like, yeah, I'm going towards what the hell I want, and this is you. This is how you coming in. Very impulsive. I'm gonna say Aquarius, but very defensive. All right, so you could be by any means necessary is what I'm hearing to persevere and move forward in whatever this is that you are going after. Whatever brings you this happiness, and it could be anything or anyone. Okay, yeah. But I definitely see that you were heartbroken. I don't know exactly what caused this heartbreak or what caused this, what this ending was about. I am going to be clarifying. But let's just go on into the beginning of the week, though. We do have the 10 of Wands here. So I definitely see you carrying some heavy loads here. Okay, you could be having a lot of obligation, or you could be just carrying a lot of, like emotional and mental stress can start to weigh on your physical. Okay, and then by the middle of the week, I see that there's some deceptive energy here that something isn't fair. Something is an equal give and take. All right. Yeah, because we have the 7 of Swords here with the 6 of Pentacles. So there is some deceptive energy. This could be a person. This could also be, we're going to find out. I don't want to do too much talking on that. But it is in regards to something not being balanced, something not being fair. By the end of the week, though, we do have the Queen of Cups coming in. This is more of your weekend energy. Now, this could be a person from your past because we do have 6 of Cups. Or this could just be the energy that you are going to be embodying. Okay? But I definitely feel like it helps you. It feels good after all of this that you've been going through, trying to fake it till you make it, trying to push forward from whatever, whatever just went wrong in your life. Quite frankly, just being honest. After dealing with all of the bull, I see that there is someone compassionate, someone loving from the past. So I hope that this person or this energy serves you well by the weekend, but we will find out. All right. So I'm getting ready to do the deep dive. If something here resonates for you and you want to get some more clarity, then you know what to do. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it right here for you. And I will see you over on the other side. But let's definitely get, before I leave, some tea, because I can't leave you guys without giving you a little bit of tea. When I do the deep dive, guys, I will get clarity. I will get advice, something you should be doing or could be doing to, help with this process, to have the smoothest week. And we'll get some spiritual advice and see what Spirit wants to tell you as well. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull 2 cards, see what we got going on. The first one is New Boo. So this is in Lust on the bottom. Okay, it makes me feel like it says new love, learning each other, flirtations with lust, greed, bareback, inconsiderate. I quite frankly feel like this is the last person you dealt with. If you don't have a person right now, Aquarius, or the person that you recently connected with. And when I say recent, it could be from now going back to a year. Okay. It's something about your connections, whether this is family, friends, or lovers. One more for Aquarius this week, please and thank you. And then I'm seeing my boo. I see a few cards popped up, but I'm going to take the one on the top. I'm seeing player as well. And high vibing. So we got 2 boos here. Or somebody has 2 boos. So we're going to find out what's going on. Aquarius, regardless of what's going on, keep your head up. Continue to always push forward. Don't let anything or anyone make you feel that you cannot persevere, because you can. Okay, so like I said, if this resonates for you guys, I will see you on the other side. Other than that, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Sending you light, love, positive vibes, and abundance as always, Aquarius. Happy birthday. See you in the next one. All right, so Aquarius, now let's go ahead and get into the deep dive of your reading. All right, so Aquarius, let's go ahead and now get into the deep dive of your reading here. We're going to go ahead and start with the beginning of the week. So think Sunday going into Tuesday. 10 of Wands though, here with the 3 of Cups. So I feel like you're feeling heaviness when it comes to somebody, at least one person or a group of people that you are connected to. You can feel weighed down physically because there are too many responsibilities or obligations when it comes to this connection, okay, quite frankly. But also, intuitively, I feel like you know that your self-value and your self-worth is greater than what you have allowed yourself to be a part of, and whatever that means to you. So I feel like you have to break away, that you have to do something here. You may have to go off alone, break away from these people or the situation, because it's the right thing to do. It's a better fit for you somewhere else. This isn't it. Whatever this is. Okay, so that's what you're tapping into by the beginning of the week, is weighing your self-worth and your self-value, and like, okay, yeah, I know I need to make a move because this is too much. All right. Now, by the middle of the week, though, I definitely see you doing something here about this unfairness. This 7 of Swords, whether this is a person or a situation, where things are unfair here, you are making some moves. It's maybe, at first it's like, I need to make a move, but I don't know how to. But you either receive some information or you just get a light bulb, where you are able to confidently make the moves that need to be made to create some balance here within the situation. Now, by the end of the week, we have the Queen of Cups, which I said could be a Cancer or a Pisces. Whether it is or not, though, this is someone that you definitely have. This is a situation or either a connection that you've created memories in. It's not new, okay? It's not new. So you could be thinking about the past and, like, well, how can I go about this a different way? I feel like when you think about the past or think about the person from the past or whatever is going on here, Aquarius, it's like you grow compassion and love in your heart. I feel like you open up. I feel like you want to make something better. You want to perfect something. You want to grow something, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and clarify and see what we can find out So that's the basics, though. You know you need to make a move here. You find out how you need to make a move. Yeah, Six of Swords flipping out. So moving into a more peaceful, peaceful state of mind, practical awareness. Okay, King of Swords, because you know the truth. So it's like, what am I doing? What are you doing? All right, so let's see. We want to clarify first, because the reading has already been read. Let's see what the Seven of Swords is. What's the Seven of Swords? Okay, so we have Libra energy popping out with the Justice. So this is making something fair, something balanced, something equal. A Libra could be significant. This also could be a court case, because I'm seeing scales being weighed here. I'm seeing justice here. So justice comes in, whether you do it or it's done by the law. Okay. Now I do feel like this was something that maybe somebody, it was some secrets involved here as well. Okay. With this, this justice is about something that was hidden. So whatever was done in the dark, it now comes to the light, and there is some justice served in the matter. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I'm having the Ace of Wands here. All right. And on the bottom, the Knight of Cups. Okay. So somebody wants to create something here. Somebody has a love offer for you, as I said earlier. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody maybe wants to rebuild. I'm saying rebuild. I don't even know why, because I'm definitely not feeling like you should redo anything. But, okay. Take it as it came. The Ace of Wands is starting something fresh and recreating something too. But it is growth here. Okay, you want to grow something here. I feel like it's love. I feel like it's also for some of you family. Okay. The Magician is here trying to manifest happiness here. Some of you could have kids involved in the situation. So it's like I want to, do what I need to do for the kids. Okay. Six of Cups. What's the history? Page of Cups. Somebody maybe wants to apologize, reconcile. Somebody definitely wants to like restart. And I keep saying read. Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to build with you. Whether this is a new person, a past person, or the person that you have recently been connected to. If it's not love, then this would be like your family, because it's either going to be a lover or family at this point, from what I'm seeing. But there is some justice that will be served, and I feel like after the justice, and I'm laughing because it's like, okay, now that that's taken care of, now we can do this. So it seems like a little straightening is going to be happening before, we can get to the, okay, come on in, let me give you a hug part type. Okay, what am I saying? But yeah. All right, so I definitely feel like there's a couple people involved in this situation. Somebody does have a new boo here that is lusting, or either the connection was based on lust alone. That's it, that's all. So what's happening here with the new boo and lust? Spirit, please and thank you. Ten of Pentacles. On the bottom, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we have a family here. Somebody who has a family here. And somebody who's a hot boy, a hot girl summer. And this could be a fire sign, a Sagittarius particularly. But yeah, somebody was definitely married, or somebody's marriage ends because somebody was quite frankly, they just weren't committing. They were not dedicated. So what's happening here with my boo and high vibing? Yeah, so this is the same person. Maybe someone's long-term partner, maybe it's a spouse or just long-term partner, but there was a lot of stress and worrying over someone's relationship or connection to someone. This is someone who was married. Somebody could have been definitely concerned about their marriage here. Seriously. Yeah. I'm seeing the Empress again. So whether male or female, there was definitely somebody here was in a connection with somebody or married to someone that they definitely had a lot of concerns about, a lot of stress over the connection. Somebody's definitely has somebody definitely was connected to someone who wasn't commitment. They're not husband or wife material, but it looks like you already have started a family with this person. They could have got a new boo. Somebody got a new boo, and they already had a boo. Okay. Why are we talking about love and connections? The Magician here with the Knight of Pentacles. All right. But it's a family dynamic here. And there's been somebody that felt rejected. And so, because somebody just wasn't who they say they were. All right. King of Wands sitting up here, turned over in my deck. Yeah, it's a fire sign here. You know what you need to know about the situation already. And you've been intuitively guided. Yeah, you've been intuitively guided. So make your move. If you haven't, make your move. Justice will prevail for you, Aquarius. I'm quite sure of that. Yes, let's move forward here. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. That's what this Page of Cups is. Okay? If someone tries to come in with a weak apology, I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. All right, Aquarius. So we are almost done. But as I said, though, it does look like by the end of the week, your heart does open. Your heart is back open, and you are back in your... And I'm not saying back in, because Aquarius, you guys are not a water sign, but you are in your feelings here, and you do want to work on something here. But the Ace of Wands is here, the Ace of Swords. So do know the truth, okay? Keep in mind the truth, all right? People don't change overnight. That's for somebody. So it could be a tricky situation. I feel like you should wait. If something has happened and you really have a lot of love for this person or a lot of love for this family, that's fine and dandy, but don't go rushing in and with open arms and open hearts so soon. I mean, you could definitely love somebody from a distance. Give this some time, okay? You need to take out some time to really evaluate the situation. Yeah, because somebody isn't, they're just not ready to show up how they need to show up, whatever that means. Okay, so let's see, what should you be doing? Something you could actually be doing, Aquarius. Let's see. What should Aquarius be doing? Thank you. It says put in some effort. Effort. It says, I am a hard-working and conspicuous person. Today I will give 100% effort. So you put in the effort in whatever way that resonates for you. Let's get some spiritual advice. If you need a personal reading, Aquarius, the information will be below in the description box. And that's for all of you. All right, so pay attention. Pay attention. Spirit says, do you focus on what's wrong in your life? The angels encourage you to pay close attention to the good stuff. Be grateful for it and celebrate it. What you focus your attention on, want it or not, is what you will be a match for. So the affirmation is, each and everything I do is worthy of my time and attention. Okay? Forgiveness is on the bottom. So there is some forgiveness that needs to take place. You definitely need to pay attention. Always keep it forefront when you're making your decisions. Like I said, you can have love for people. You can have, be as sweet as you want on people or about a situation, but just make sure you are aligning with your self-value and self-worth. Do not be settling. Do not be, just accepting anything because of the love you have. No, that's not how that goes. Don't be so quick to forgive. Well, be quick to forgive, but don't be quick to forgive and forget, okay? So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. Pay attention to the signs, but definitely put in some effort, and whatever you need to do, do it. Okay, Aquarius, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope you got some help here, something resonated for you. Also, follow me over on TikTok at TarotSaytions, the same spelling, because for the most part, I do quite frankly the same videos. Those videos are shorter. But yeah, I'll probably be doing little quick videos on that side too. And if I share them over here, it'll be on shorts. So just so you are full circle and everything to stay tapped in, yeah, follow me over there as well. All right, guys, y'all have a good week. I'm getting ready to go. Light, love, positive vibes, and abundance to you, Aquarius. Happy birthday, babes. Love you. Bye. Moving on to Libra. Okay, so hello Libras, how are you guys doing? Hope everyone is well. Let's go ahead and get into your weekly tarot, your reading, and see what is happening for you. Now, of course, I have a pre-shuffle here, and you could be single, married, or divorced. Anything could come out. It's very general, but do me a favor. If something here resonates for you, Libra, then you guys please heart this video, like this video, depending on which platform you are viewing me from. Now, let's go ahead and hop right into it because I am ready. All right, so now, the energy that you are showing up in this week, we had two cards to come out. Bittersweet and impartiality. I feel like, Libra, that there is a situation taking place that has you a little bit confused. One minute you in, the next minute you out. Or either one minute somebody else is in, and then the next minute they're out. Or the situation keeps coming and going. Okay? But intuitively, you already know what is going on here, what needs to actually happen here. You know what you need to do here. You've been receiving intuitive feelings, intuitive hunches, getting downloads. Okay, you know within your heart, your spirit, you know. Now, I also feel like you guys are going to be making a decision to choose peace over. How can I say this? It's like you guys are choosing peace over temporary fun, temporary pleasures. Okay, that's why that bittersweet is here. Now, there could be a conversation taking place that you have this week, Libra, where you something has to be discussed. It's like something has to be done or something, and for something to be done, something has to be discussed. And it's not the. I feel like this. I feel like this is a situation, Libra, where in the long run, it's good. It's like, okay, in the long run, this is good, but right now, I really hate that I have to do this, whatever it is. But you are choosing peace because you would rather to, have fairness and have a peace of mind than to be worried about a situation that's fun, but you got to stress it. It's like, I enjoy doing this, but it brings me a lot of stress. Okay. And I would rather let this go and just, have stability here or have, a situation that is going to be balanced in my life than something that's a lot of fun but brings chaos or drama or stress. Okay. Now, I do feel like this was a situation, and that's why it's bittersweet. That definitely brought you some type of emotional fulfillment. It made you happy because maybe you were bored. Maybe you needed some type of new something, okay, to fulfill your emotions. Maybe emotionally there was a time where you were unsatisfied or unhappy, and so you found a temporary fulfillment. And it's kind of like the situation was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now I don't know if that's the energy of the situation or if that's how you were operating within the situation. But either way, by the beginning of the week, Sunday to going into Tuesday, if you want to put it that way, it's timeless. So whenever it happens, but I do see that you are realizing that a situation is just what it is, that a person is just who they are, that there's nothing good that benefits you from the situation. And you've been for the longest trying to be patient, be calm, remain calm. It's like trying to deal with it. Like I'm trying to, keep myself cool within. But you must have been feeling some type of way to be having to try to maintain your peace. Because that's what the temperance is. Trying to, it's self-discipline, self-control when things are not going how we want them to go. So you definitely been patient. You've been temperate, all right. Now, a Sagittarius could be significant because that is temperance energy. But you've definitely just been involved in a situation, Libra, for a while where enough is enough. And I feel like you just accept something for what it is. Like, you know what, y'all got it, or you know what, you got it. I'm gonna just let it be where it's at. I think you just let it go. Like you choose peace. Like if it, okay, I'm gonna just walk out on it. Because you need a peace of mind. And as I said, you already know what would be best for you to do. So why would you not do it? But you're gonna do it. Now, I also see maybe by the middle of the week, you do make that decision to move forward here with the Chariot, and then the King of Cups comes out. So a Cancer or a Pisces could be significant, but this also could just be your energy being emotionally mature about the situation. Because remember, I said that there was a lack of emotional fulfillment. So you found a temporary You found some temporary emotional fulfillment, and because you know that you have to probably end it or walk away from whatever this was that made you happy temporarily, it's like, yeah, I know that I need to do that. So it's being emotionally mature about the situation. Or you could be walking away from a water sign. But you do move forward. And the Cancer could be very significant because the Chariot and the King of Cups both embodies Cancer energy. All right. But you are moving away from someone who is, or a situation, you know, like I said, it was physical. It wasn't deep. Surface pleasures, temporary pleasures, you know, something that may have been, you know, somebody or someone that may have been a little cunning, not completely honest. Okay. The situation could have been deceptive, or the person, somebody was. But by the end of the week, you do know your self-worth, your self-value. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is here. And then look at you popping out. Justice, Libra. So you're going to balance the scales. You're going to do what aligns with who you are and how you see yourself and how you want to be treated. All right. Yeah. You're no longer the victim in a situation or allowing somebody to, you know, manipulate you or use you. Yep. And for a lot of you, this is a connection, whether it's friends with benefits or marriage. Yep. That is what is going on. So that's what I have for you. Libra, I'm getting ready to do a deep dive. I'm getting ready to clarify a little bit. So if you want to stick around, then we're getting ready to hop into that. But others of you, if you do want to get into the deep dive and you're watching me on TikTok, then you got to go to the bio, okay? You'll find what you need there. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say with that. So Libra, continue to have a good week. Thank you guys for watching. Send you light, love, positive vibes, and abundance. Until next time. All right, Libra, so let's go ahead and get into your deep dive. Let's get into the deep dive. So, starting with the Five of Swords and the Temperance here at the beginning of your week. As I said, I definitely feel like you are just leaving something where it's at, giving up. giving up to a situation that you've been kind of dealing with for a while here. Let's see what the Five of Swords is. Yeah, there's heartbreak here and the Hanged. So, Three of Swords is clarifying the Five of Swords. Now, 3 and 5 is Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is avoiding, is feeling guilty about something. Okay, so there's like an action or a situation that took place here. I feel like you were definitely in your head about it. I feel like you were emotionally attached to it, and that's why the Three of Swords is here. So this is a heartbreak that you, how can I say it, Libra? It's when you finally accept something that you've been trying to avoid for a while, or something is finally like you can no longer avoid it. It's where you may have intuitive hunches about a situation, and you like, oh, nah, that ain't it. You know, that's the Eight of Swords. It's like, I'm ignore what's going on. But there comes a point where you can no longer ignore it, and that's what's happening this week. And I feel like when you do face the situation for what it is, you see the bigger picture, which you already known the whole time, which was that it didn't really serve you. Even if it was a fulfillment, it was temporary. It didn't really serve you. And I think just the knowing of that and accepting that brings the heartbreak itself. Okay, so you know that it caused some delays though for you. The Hangman, you definitely had to see something in a different perspective to even get to this place. Okay, Pisces energy is here. Yeah, Five of Cups is here. Yeah, you knew that it would, you know, cause you some sadness or some grief to finally just face it for what it was. But I applaud you, because you know you have to do what you have to do, and it doesn't look easy, but you definitely are doing it. Okay. Two of Pentacles showing. So this is a lot of juggling, multitasking, maybe having multiple options, maybe trying to entertain multiple situations, be here and there, everywhere. Now, by the middle of the week, though, the Chariot with the King of Cups, I feel like you're moving forward from a situation or a person that it was ego-based. Either a person, well, not a person, either a connection was ego-based, you know, like I said, surface, nothing deep, just a right here, right now type of situation. Something that made you feel good, but something that was trickery, something that was not really what it seemed. Okay, so let's see. That's what you're moving away from. Let's clarify the Chariot. All right, so to do the right thing. Now, this is the second major arcana. Actually, within the entire spread, this is like the fourth one. So big transformations going on. This is going to change something, some area aspect of your life, this decision that you are making. But the Hierophant is here, so Taurus could be significant, but even if not, this is somebody moving forward to do what they're supposed to do. Honor a contract, honor a commitment, okay? It's like, yeah, that's my word. I'm holding my word to do what I said I was going to do. Now, this could be a marriage. This could be a career. This could be going back to school. But it's something you sign up for, and it's like taking an oath, okay? So some of you move forward to, honor your oath, to try to renew the oath. Look at your energy here, Libra. Making practical decisions, all right? Let's see, what's this King of Cups? So the King of Cups is the back and forth. It is the juggling. So this could have been juggling emotions or people. And it could definitely be people, because I am seeing the Three of Pentacles as well. So coming together to build upon something, to make something work or happen. And it was something that was secretive, or either some hidden emotions behind it, because the moon here is right beside those cards. Okay, King of Pentacles is here too. Once again, Taurus could also be a Virgo or Capricorn. But you're being emotionally mature about a situation. Finally seeing something. It's not even seeing, because like I said, you already knew this. It's just now facing it. No longer running and hiding. Like, okay, go ahead and let's handle this. You're being emotionally mature about a job or either a person. Now, let's see, by the end of the week, though, Queen of Pentacles is here with Justice. I felt like you were no longer being the victim. So let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, knowing your value and knowing your self-worth when it comes to connections, whether these are friends, whether this is a lover, a spouse, but it's giving more of just connections. Three of Cups is friends, people you enjoy, okay, wherever at on that spectrum. Ace of Wands, especially people that you are intimate with, all right? So knowing your worth and your value when it comes to people that people that you lay down with, quite frankly. I'm going to just keep it above. So I see you guys are definitely going to be isolating, ghosting a situation or a person. You'll probably stop talking to this person, or you'll just disconnect from the situation if it's not a person. But that's how you balance the scales. All right. Look at the Lover's card popping out. Gemini could be significant, but like I said, balancing the scales. When it came to this, I'm here and I'm there. My heart is here. My heart is there. You bring the balance to it. Yeah, the devil. The devil with the Lovers. Definitely some toxic energy here within the connection. Yeah. So that is the gist of what is taking place here, is accepting the situation for what it is. And it is bittersweet because it was fun. It was good at the time, but like, how far was it going to take you? Like, it's kind of, I keep hearing, what was the point? What was the purpose? In the long run, it wasn't going to lead to anything. Yeah. Shutting off doors. All right, Libra. So let's see. What would serve you? What would best support you? Calm down, G. Baby just waking up. What would best support you this week? So teamwork is coming out for what will support you. So this could be what you need to do or what you need to know. It says, my intelligence and cooperation make me an excellent team player. A shared victory is something to be cherished. So it feels like there's a win here. There's a win. And for some of you, as long as you are doing your part within a connection or within a team or within a group setting, like, what else can you do? But like I said, you already know what needs to be done here. So let's get some tea. Let's see what this could possibly be playing out. I am seeing receipts popping out here, and it's flipped right to squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. All right, and on the bottom, we do have knocked up in reverse. I don't even know why it's like that. It's the only card in reverse, too. So when it comes to receipts, evidence, guilty as charged and exposed, this is just, I feel like, I mean, some of you may find out some information here that you, like, okay, I knew this was going on, but now you, like I said, you can no longer not see it because it's in your face. Okay, those are the receipts. And the receipts are about either someone's wife, girlfriend, baby mother, or either this is the person, the feminine energy that is finding out. So however it fits, okay? But the main thing about the situation, regardless of the gender, Libra, is whatever you were expecting, because it says pregnancy, expecting, and mothering. So let's take the expecting word, and whatever you were expecting out of the situation, Now you see the real. You see what's going on here. Yeah. All right. So one more for Libras. So I'm getting heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussion, and I'm actually picking up on the blunt and honesty more than anything here. But it says sneaky link. Oh, I got 3 cards here, and it says puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna take them because it seems like there's gonna be a real conversation. You know, finally somebody's gonna open up, and it's either about a sneaky link or either to a sneaky link. It could be a conversation between you and a sneaky link, or a conversation between you and someone else about a sneaky link situation. And sneaky link could be a person, or it could just be something that somebody was doing in the background. So say if this was like work, okay, co-workers being sneaky, I'm just using that as an example. Then it would be like having a conversation about the sneaky shit that was going on at work. Friends, same thing. But puzzle is here as well too. So somebody's letting someone know, like, I'm just confused about the situation, and so there has to be a heart-to-heart discussion to bring clarity, I feel like. Yeah. And on the bottom we have long call, in it to win it, long-term intentions and investment. So I feel like the conversation is honest, and it is to give clarity. Like, what are we doing? Is this long-term? Is this something I should invest in? Like, how long are we going to keep doing this? How long should I continue to work here? How long should, whatever it is. Okay, the conversation is clearing the clarity about where you should, it's giving you clarity about where you should invest in, what you should, and who you should commit to. Okay, quite frankly. Yeah, fuego on the bottom. So that's what that is. All right, so let's see. That teamwork is for the support, for what you should have been doing. It's just like evaluating your teams, your connections. Teamwork is just another word for people that you collab with in whatever way you collab. Okay, so let's get some spiritual advice, Libra. If you need a personal reading, the information is below me or either on the screen. All right, so spiritual advice for Libras, please, and thank you, Spirit. We have transform, changing, plan on the bottom. So you need a plan to change. Go ahead and make your plans to change. How are you going to go about your transformation? What do you need to do moving forward? Now, transform says the angels want you to know that you are now coming full circle. You are ready to move on to the next stage of your life, but that doesn't mean you have to forget the past completely. All of the experiences that have led you up to this point have equipped you for the tools, have equipped you with the tools to move forward. Okay, so this is a learning experience for you, Libra. And it was so that moving forward, you know how to pass the test the next time, or how to go about the situation, how to deal with things. All right, so that it'll work out in your favor. So the affirmation is, all things in life change, and I adapt willingly and easily. Okay, so like I said, it's bittersweet because it's something that you really don't want to let go or stop doing. But at the end of the day, it's going to serve you more than you're going to get more out of it. You're not getting as much out of it right now, even though you feel like you are. But in the long run, you will actually be getting way more out of it, okay? This is not a balanced situation. This is a breadcrumb situation, whatever this is. And so even though you hate to let it go, you're going to have to be willing to adapt to the change and know that everything isn't forever. Nothing is forever. I mean, some things are like energy, souls, okay? But we're not even gonna go down there. But I had this conversation with myself yesterday. Yes, I'll be talking to myself. But it was really like a thinking out loud piece, and having to realize that everything that is taking place in your life is not, especially stuff that we enjoy, right? The most. Everything is not meant to be around forever. Everyone is not meant to be around forever. Okay, yes, this was really fun. I enjoyed this like a vacation. It's very fun. How long do vacations last? Not forever. If you got it like that, I heard some people take vacations 4 to 6 months, but not forever. It still comes to an end. All right. You go to an amusement park, you get on the ride. Woo! It comes to an end. Okay. You get the best meal you ever tasted. You clean your plate. It comes to an end. You get what I'm saying, Libra? So it's like, whatever happened here, just appreciate the moment. Enjoy the moment that you had at that time, and going to move forward, okay? It's time. All right, babe. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Sending you light, love, positive vibes, and much abundance and prosperity in your life, Libra. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Love you. Bye. Oh, Geminis. What is up, Geminis? Come on in. Let's go ahead and discuss your tarot for the week. See what is going on. It's going to be very general. You could be single, married, or divorced, but do me a favor. If something here resonates for you, please heart the video, like the video, depending on where you are watching this video, X or on. And let's hop into it, okay? So, I already done the pre-shuffle, of course. This week, my gems, rejection is here. So you're feeling rejected. If you're not feeling rejected, you more intuitively, subconsciously, okay, on a conscious level, know that something isn't for you or that you should reject something here. Now, the grief, I definitely feel like this has caused some sadness. So maybe sadness causes someone to reject. Maybe that is the reason why you are rejecting. Or it could just be all in one. Because I definitely feel somebody's heart is hurt. Okay? Somebody's heart is hurt. It could be hurt because you knew that this was something that just wasn't aligned with you or for you. Okay? But I do feel like this is about a connection. Even though this is a general reading, I've been getting a lot of connection energies with all the readings. Two of Cups is here. So this is a connection either between you, it's like your soul, it's like your spiritual self and your physical self. Or this is between you and another person. Now, on the bottom, we do have these Six of Cups, but we can really take it as both. This is nostalgia. This is childhood. This is, if it's not actual childhood, then it is past memories. Okay, so this energy that you're in is about a connection that you've created some past memories in. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah. You made some past memories here. You've been dealing with someone or been in a situation or in some type of connection with yourself for a while. But with the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, that's Eight of Cups. So you're emotionally detaching from a person or a connection or a feeling. All right? Because sometimes, you can physically feel one way and then spiritually feel another way, like conflicting energies within yourself. So it could be like, past trauma with that type of energy that could be triggering you as well this week. But for most of you, this is between you and another person. And this is somebody you've been dealing with. Okay, whether it's a long-term partner, whether it's a best friend, like someone you really care about, or an actual spouse. Okay, take it as it applies. All right, but by the beginning of the week, starting off, you are already feeling very left out in the cold. Okay, Five of Pentacles is here. So this is feeling abandoned. Okay, and I see you with the Strength card here on the bottom, trying to prevail through the situation, trying to have some strength and courage to, keep pushing regardless. So that is good. That is good. And then by the middle of the week, we do have the Tower here. So something does finally crash the hell out. Something is, over and done. Now we do have the Empress here. So there's a couple ways of looking at this. There could be an actual energy here. If we want to go with the feminine energy, it could be a male too. But this is feminine energy. So someone's wife, someone's mother, or the mother of someone's children, she could be causing this disruption, or she could be the reason for the disruption, or she could be reacting to the disruption. Okay, take it as it applies. But there is some type of crash out possibly happening this week, whether it's physical or emotional, mental. But I feel like this is a major arcana. This is Scorpio energy as well. So Scorpio could be significant, or Leo here with Strength card. But either way, there's a huge blow up, okay? I'm not even going to hold you. Hopefully it's not physical. But by the end of the week, Five of Swords is here. So what is happening by the end of the week, more, towards your weekend, there is a situation where somebody is definitely feeling played, feeling side up. And most of the time when that happens, there's only a fight or flight type of reaction. And I feel like this is a flight reaction because on the bottom we have the Ten of Swords. And 10 and 5 is 15. And 1 and 5 is 6. 6 of Swords is like, I'm out of here. This is not worth my time, or this is too stressful. So you decide to, keep it pushing. And that's why I said I think it's flight. Not flight from fear, but flight from giving up. Flight from, sometimes you have to give up because it's just like, this is not even worth it. And then sometimes you give up because you just feel like there's nothing else you can do. However it applies to you, Gemini, by the end of the week, it is very much given, unfortunately, that you are giving up on the situation. But fortunately, because it does equal up to the Six of Swords, I feel like the path that you do take is going to bring you more peace, okay? So that is the silver lining in the dark cloud, all right? So I am going to be clarifying this a little bit deeper. If something here resonates for you, then stick around. And if you're watching me on TikTok, then you know what to do. Other than that, you guys have a good week. Head up, chin up, chest out. That's what I like to say. You know, because we face our obstacles over here on this platform, and we address them, we handle them, and we keep it pushing because, you know, the only time you need to be holding on to a situation is to process it so that you can heal from it, not to continue to be in the same energy. All right, no stuckness. Okay, Jim. So that's what I have for you guys. Have a good week. I will see you in the next one. Light, love, positive vibes, and abundance to you as always. So let's go ahead and get into the deep dive. I'm gonna start this one off with some tea. Let's see. We're gonna get 2 cards and see what this could be. How this could be physically showing up in your day to day. All right, connections here. Wine and 9 and memories already coming out. So you are thinking about a connection. It's giving nostalgic. Okay, this connection could already be over, and it's like you're triggered and you're thinking about them or something to the extent. For some reason, they pop up. If you haven't been talking with them, then they pop up, whether mentally or physically. You may get a message, or you may see them. Could be in your face or social media. Either way, not even gonna get into all of that. It's just giving very much. I feel intuitively more like you're just having past memories about an old situation or old connection. Okay, so what is happening here for Genesis Sweet Spirit, please and thank you. You get some tea. Yeah, we have sneaky link. Sneaky link. It says hidden lover, low-key situation, ship, or side piece. So there's definitely some type of sneaky link situation happening, whether it's you and another person, you know, on an intimate level of things, or whether it's just like a hidden situation. All right, but it didn't say tiptoeing. It said sneaky link. So either way, there's a lucky break here. Good fortune, good things coming, turning point. Now, some of you, that's what's happening. There is a something is going to happen in your best benefit when it comes to the sneaky link. Others of you, you're trying to manifest something to happen with a sneaky link or after a sneaky link. I mean, take it as it applies. There is wanting some good fortune when it comes to a sneaky link. Okay. All right, one more, and then we're gonna get into the tarot. Geminis this week. What's happening with Geminis this week? How's this reading playing out? Brick wall. Defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. So somebody is blocking someone either physically, hey, telling them I don't want to talk to you, it's done, it's a wrap. Somebody's either blocking emotionally. It could be both of those, or it could be somebody right in your face. Say if you are together, you live with them, you may just put up an emotional brick wall, or it could be, you know, on your phone. Either way, somebody is definitely putting up a brick wall. All right. On the bottom, I'm seeing supersize me, doing too much, excessive overindulgence. So somebody is blocking someone who does way too damn much, or either they're trying to block the energy of, if this is you, Gemini, you're trying not to do too much. Okay, I don't want to overindulge in a situation. I no longer want to, you know, be a part of that or be involved in that. So it's either a situation or a person. Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot and let's clarify. Let's see what is happening here. What is going on? Now, as I said, starting with the 5 of Pentacles at the beginning of your week, definitely trying to push past a situation where you felt abandoned, felt left out in the cold. Definitely. And even when I was doing your pre-shuffle, I started singing that Cherry song, Unappreciated, because that is what popped up in my head. Somebody definitely is taking someone or something for granted. Like, you should be more appreciative, but you're not. Okay? You're not. So what's the 5 of Pentacles? There's too many cards. Page of Swords is being curious about some success. Okay, and then we have a Page of Cups. King of Cups. Okay. It feels like, and it could be a water sign involved. It could be a Scorpio, it could be a Pisces, but it seems like somebody may have, like, sent a message or wanted to express to someone how they felt. Okay, let's get one card for the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles for Gemini. 9 of Swords. So this is your energy. And on the bottom, we have Queen of Cups. Once again, we had that water energy coming out, but this is the damn light going out. But this is the feminine energy. We have the masculine water sign. We have the feminine water sign. So it's kind of giving like, I'm not going to say twin flames, but like matching energy. So like soulmate vibes, or just two people that feel the same way about each other. But the 9 of Swords is here. So you were definitely worried about this. Feeling left out in the cold caused you a lot of stress. Okay, you could have been losing sleep. Could have been really overthinking the whole situation, because you definitely had some feelings about a situation or about a person. All right, I feel like you wanted to, you know, hold on to something or someone here. You wanted to make something happen here. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like you had a lot of love for somebody. And like I said, this could be something that you finally realize, coming up within a week at some point, or this could have already taken place. But King of Swords, your energy is popping out. So Nine of Cups on the bottom is wish fulfillment, and with the King of Swords having wish fulfillment, it's like somebody's being practical, or being cold-hearted and they're being cold-hearted because they're just doing what makes sense to them, when it comes to what they really want. So it can't come off selfish to other people, but in reality, it's like, yeah, that's what needs to happen. Um, yeah, take it as it applies. That's a side note, but it definitely makes me feel like whatever happened where you felt abandoned and you felt stressed out about it is because you had a lot of feelings here. Okay. Feeling unappreciated. All right, so what's this Queen of Cups? So I am seeing your energy, Gemini, pop out with the Queen of Cups. So it makes me feel like you could have been involved in a situation. I don't know your role in the story, but somebody here was indecisive here. This is you. But it could just be also, who is this people? The Knight of Wands. So we have a hot boy, hot girl summer here, maybe a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarius more specifically, but somebody who was just, ripping and running boldly, confidently, doing what they want to do, having their way. Okay. Somebody was very unsatisfied. Somebody was, why is this thing on there? Okay, so somebody was unsatisfied here with this Four of Cups. Maybe that's why they were the Knight of Wands, or maybe somebody was unsatisfied with the Knight of Wands. Because at the end of the day, this Knight of Wands is got something to do with the lovers. So the Knight of Wands either puts you in that energy of, do I stay, do I go, person A, person B. Either you kind of get caught up in that type of situation because of this Knight of Wands, or either you the Knight of Wands. Okay, maybe you were ready to make the move. Take it as it applies. This is definitely some stuff going on here. But yeah, I definitely feel like you grow some feelings for someone who wasn't committal. Somebody grow feelings here for somebody who wasn't like the committing type, I should say. Yeah, somebody was indecisive here about how they wanted to move forward in the future. There was conflict here, drama, possibly arguing as well. All right, so let's see what is going on here with the Tower. Eight of Wands with the Justice coming out. So with this Tower, what happens here is there is some type of communication or a fast movement. Like somebody moves really fast or somebody's talking really fast. Yeah, that's what I heard. Talking really fast, trying to create their own justice, or either the justice prevails simply because, it needs to happen. Like something happens really fast. With this being a major arcana, a lot of times that's the energy that we can't touch. It is what it is. So there could be some fast justice coming in, and that's why this Tower happens. Okay, but I feel like there's some conversation. I feel like there could be some talk, some gossip. When it comes to this Tower, there could be talk or conversation about somebody being manipulative. There's a manipulative energy here, and I'm seeing abundance. So somebody could have been just using somebody for money. Two of Swords popping out. Indecisive, not knowing which way to go or what to do because of heartache. Okay, clarify this Tower, please, and thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. So it's time for things to change. This was destined to happen, and it's time to choose a new path. Okay, could be two different paths. Which one are you taking? All right, so almost done, Jim. But as I was saying, definitely like two paths or two options that could be taken here. But I definitely feel like people are gossiping about this situation or about this person. Because somebody here, like I said, is manipulative. It's almost like people know this person is manipulative or they find out. But Four of Cups here with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody is definitely not happy here with the equal give and take. So maybe it's not an equal give and take. But this Empress, this is someone's wife here, okay? She is the wife in this storyline, whether that is you or someone else. And her family is affected by this Tower. Now, she is, we have this King of Cups, so this is emotional maturity here. This could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. But this is someone who's emotionally mature, but they're also, like, toxic, okay? They're also a toxic person. Quite frankly, I hate to say it, but it is what it is. So somebody is toxic. Somebody's a charmer. Somebody is, like, very much knowing how to get what they want, but at the same time, they know how to, discipline their feelings as well. So this is someone like a playboy that could definitely move around and about, or either a female as well that can move around and about. But they are a toxic person. They real toxic because it's like they know how to be the master charmer. That's dangerous. Okay. An emotional manipulator. All right. So that's how this Empress could be feeling about this person. Like they're an emotional manipulator. Or that she needs to, be emotionally mature about a toxic situation. So, okay, take it as it applies. All right, but this tower definitely kind of blows up. I feel like somebody definitely realizes that somebody's just a fool. Okay, Aquarius energy is here. Yeah, and intuition is here too. So spiritual knowledge, wisdom, protection, and guidance. Okay, you need to take out some time to reflect on what is happening here. Pisces energy is here. Pisces energy is here. You need to tap in spiritually. Okay, that's what is going on. Maybe you have. You need to listen to your heart and follow your heart. You need to make some plans for your future after whatever this is that's happening here. All right, so by the end of the week, we do have the 5 of Swords here with the 10 of Swords, bringing us back to 5. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands. So there's that brick wall. Somebody is setting some boundaries here, taking up for themselves, protecting themselves, okay, because they know their value. So this could be a Capricorn or a Taurus, or this could just simply be somebody knowing their worth and their value. Could be that wife as well. Okay. All right, so High Priestess keeps coming out. Yeah, y'all need to meditate, pray, however you practice your spirituality, because there is something you need to be aware of or see from a bigger and broader perspective, like an overall picture of what's going on. It's given like rejection is protection, to be quite honest. But yeah, you definitely decide by the end of the week to block somebody, to stand on, some business. Okay, so you could be blocking a person, or you could just be, either way you're blocking a person. Even if it is a situation, I'm sure it still ties to a person. So you setting the boundaries that you need to set. Yep, same shit, different day. So yeah, it's time to make some changes here, most definitely. After feeling this rejection and grief. Okay, so it's okay to process things and then, have to move forward. All right, so let's see, what would be the best thing for you to do this week? What do you need to know or put into practice? It says managing goals. I think I just talked about planning here. I did. All right, so it says managing goals. I have clearly defined what I want to achieve today. I know what to do and how to do it. Maybe that's why the High Priestess kept popping out, because you need to make a move. There's some type of action you need to take seriously, and you've been intuitively guided to do so over and over and over. And complacency is one of the cards in your pre-shuffle. So instead of sitting here and moping about something that you feel like you can't do anything about, you actually can. And you need to forgive yourself, forgive the situation, and move on from whatever this is. Plan for your future. Make the best of your days and your time. Like all of the time that you spend worrying or feeling some type of way. What do they say? Take the E off of emotion. So let's get into motion. All right? And I'm saying that from a space of love. I promise you. I can't help I'm direct. Okay, guys. So let's see. Spiritual advice for you all. If you need a personal reading, Gem, the information is below me. I'm about to say personal advice. Spiritual advice. Pay attention. I've only done 3 readings, and it's only been air signs. Leadership on the bottom. Leadership of your own life. Okay, step into a leadership role and energy, authoritative energy. All right, but it does say pay attention, and Aquarius got this too, and Aquarius is here. Okay, so it says, do you focus on what's wrong in your life? The angels encourage you to pay close attention to the good stuff, be grateful for it, and celebrate it. What you focus your attention on, want it or not, that is what you will become a match for. So the affirmation is, each and everything I do is worthy of my time and attention. So that's why you need to manage your goals and, make the best of your time, okay? And focus on the things that only serve you, positive things, good thoughts, what you're getting ready to do in your future, and the moves you're getting ready to make, and not the milk that has been spilled or the building that has already crashed and burned. That's what I have for you guys. So continue to have a good week, Jim. Sending you light, love, positive vibes, and abundance and prosperity as always. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, love you, bye.